Right, good morning. As you can see from Mickey Mouse, it's very early. It's 5:05 and I'm heading to Delamere Forest. So that light back on. I've got the Titleist FootJoy Championship Qualifier today, which is a one-round event at Delamere Forest, which is a golf course that I absolutely love. Very excited for it. I'm teeing off at 7:30, which is super early, but it was only because it was a bit of a last-minute entry. I'm going to get over there. I'm pumped for today. This is the return after a bad round, so let's see how I get on. It is a qualifying event, so that might kind of trigger me to feel like this is a little bit more like the qualifying event for the Open. Stay tuned and I'll take you along with the ride, for the ride. Let's go, it's early. So getting off to a good start today. My power caddy is just set off in the back of the car. Literally going crazy, so I need to go and stop and turn it off. So welcome to the beautiful Delamere Forest. I am literally pretty much the first person here. There's not a single golfer here. Look at that. Got a leaderboard and everything today. So it's the Titleist FootJoy PGA Professional Championship, and this is a qualifying round. So I think there's other qualifying rounds that are happening either today or this week, ready for the final, which I don't know when it is and I don't even know where it is. I just wanted to play a bit of competition today, so I think even might even be able to see my name on there. You can just see it there. 4, 6 and 8 down. I'll show you. So excited, looking forward to it. I do enjoy this golf course. I think it's a really incredible, not in incredible condition, and it looks phenomenal. So excited to get out there. I'm going to do some prep, get some warm up, and let's go. It's currently, what time is it? 20 past 6, and I'm teeing off at 22:08. So I've got an hour and 20 to get prepped. I'm not going to over prep. I'm just going to get nicely prepped.
Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to the Titleist FootJoy PGA Professional Championship. This is match number 2 on the tee, Richie Marsden. On the tee, Michael Jones. And on the tee, Richard Shiels. Good round, gentlemen. Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Right guys, so all done, all finished, and I'm actually clubhouse leader. To be fair, there's only 2 groups in, so I wouldn't get too excited just yet. I didn't get loads of clips out on the course today. It was I don't know, it didn't quite feel like the right tournament to get the camera out on the golf course. Beautiful golf course, incredible condition. The greens honestly were perfect, immaculate. Very, very impressed with the golf course. So 72 level par, lots of coulda, shoulda, wouldas, which I know there always is. That potentially is the most controlled golf I've ever played. So there was good things to come from that. It's a qualifying event, and which talks about there being a playoff, but I just don't know whether, I don't know, I'll have to see. Hopefully level par will get me through. If not, I'm coming back for a playoff. Stay tuned. You might see me back here in about 5 more hours. So this is what happens when the leader of the clubhouse, Rich, is taking pictures of me next to my name, just in case we win. Just in case. Right guys, so I'm back home, chilled, relaxed, it's the evening now, and I've got some good news, some very good news. My score of 72 today, so level par, actually made me qualify. So 14 players qualified today, and I qualified in tied 8th, which I was happy with. Now I didn't realise this was such a big deal. It's actually the Titleist and Footjoy PGA Professional Championship, which is a UK PGA major. It's probably the biggest championship, it's the biggest major. All pros around the country compete in this tournament. So I'm actually through to the final, which is the end of July, 2 weeks after the Open at the Oxfordshire. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to play though, weirdly, because my wife is due at about the same time for our second baby, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get a chance to play. We'll have to just play it by ear slightly. That'd be 4 rounds. It would be quite cool to play in a proper tournament, but obviously other things might creep in. What I was using it for today was a bit of a guide, a bit of a practice, a mock round at qualifying for the Open. That's what I was trying to use today as. Trying to structure my round and try and plot my way around to shoot a level par. Now I didn't say this at the start of this morning because I didn't want to say on video I'm trying to shoot level par, because I don't know how that would have come across, whether it would have been coming across as negative or whether it would have been not letting myself free up. But my goal score today was level par. I thought if I can shoot level par today, I've got a good chance of qualifying. And I loved Delamere today. It was beautiful. I do apologise I didn't get loads of clips out on the golf course. I didn't get any really. It just didn't feel like the right setting to get my video camera out today. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, and today just wasn't the right setting to get my camera out. Even though, promise you, the golf course was impeccable. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. I teed off second group at 20 to 8, which was very early. But it was just pristine, absolutely fantastic. Long, testing, a little bit of wind, it was hard, but the greens were just spectacular. So let me give you a little bit of talk. So there's the leaderboard. 7 players beat me by shooting 1 under. So I only lost by 1 shot in theory. And if we look at my stats and we look at my scorecard, what could have been? What could have been? Now I know everyone can say that. Everybody in this whole field would say that, what could have been. But I honestly think properly what could have been. I'll show you my scorecard here first, just up on the leaderboard of the PGA website. So par 4 opening hole, very difficult hole, made a par. It felt like a par 5 really. The second hole was short, made a birdie. So anyway, cut a long story short, I managed to get to 2 under through 8. And feeling just comfortable, hitting beautifully struck golf shots. I had my caddy Rob, again I want to thank Rob for coming over and caddying for me. Took a day off work today to caddy for me, which is really nice of him. And I was saying to Rob, right, this is the shot I'm going to hit, and I was hitting these shots. I was so in control of what I was doing. I wasn't being overly aggressive. I tried to capitalise on as many birdie chances as I could. I probably had about 5 good birdie chances on the front 9 and managed to convert 3 of them, so pleased with that. Then we get through to the night, so I'll jump onto game golf now and just show you this. So, like I said, the first 8 holes, very steady, very relaxed, chilled out, not much going on. And then I got to 9, which I've had issues with before. 9 is a plateau fairway, then going into a plateaued green. I hit 5 iron off the tee, stuck it in a bunker, fairway bunker. I was far enough back from the lip to hit a gap wedge onto the green. I was 125 yards away. I was comfortable hitting a gap wedge onto the green. I wasn't going for anything ambitious, had enough loft and enough of a shot to go for it. And I completely thinned it into the face. Completely thinned it. Which was frustrating. Now it meant I was much closer to the face, therefore having no chance of getting on the green. And I kind of just stepped back, analysed the situation, made sure that this wasn't going to turn into anything disastrous. That was the plan. Wedged it out to the bottom of the hill. You can see just over here on the screen. Wedged it out to the bottom of the hill. Flew it too long because it was on a really bad downhill. 3-putted. And it was just like, wow. wow, where I've just come off with a 7. So I was 2 under, and I turned a very easy par 4 into a 7. And I was kind of thinking to myself, God, that is so annoying, because not at one point up until that hole did I feel that a bad hole was going to happen. I felt very in control. Looking back, and I'm not going to dwell on it too much because it's happened, that's part and parcel of it. I just didn't allow for the wind off the tee. It was only a 5 iron off the tee, and the wind was coming off the left, and I aimed the ball too straight down the fairway. I was in a sheltered tee position, and when the wind hit it, it moved to the right. Game over, done. Do you know? So it was a silly shot. Not the wrong club, not the wrong second shot. I meant to hit the shot that I meant to hit. Well, it was a doable shot, the shot out the bunker. Just messed it up. Hey, what happens? So now I'm 1 over for the front 9, thinking, that hurt a little bit. Got to 10, and again my target was to get to level par. That was all my target was today, to get to level par. Wanted to finish level par or under. Level par really was the most I should shoot today. Got to 10, 2 iron off the tee, gap wedge to the back right of the pin, 3 putted. And I was thinking, whoa, what's happened here now? You know, I've almost gone 3 putt, 3 putt. I putted, honestly, I had a new Odyssey Works putter in my bag today. One that I got fitted at Tour-X with Lee Sullivan. Putted fantastic. I've never rolled the ball as pure as that in my life. I rolled it brilliantly. And honestly, on the front 9, the birdie putts I just missed out on were skimming the edge, and I mean skimming. I felt so confident with it. Slight misread on 10, which made my second putt too hard and just missed the second putt. So now I got to 11, par 5, knock it on in 3, 13 footer, just again skim the edge. And I thought the 11th was my chance to make birdie, but it didn't matter, I've got plenty of chances left. 12 and 13, I went birdie. Par 3, 12, put it to like 4 foot, great shot. 13th, the drivable par 4, which I smashed over the back along, wedged it up the hill, which was a great shot. The holder, I think it was how far was the putt? How do I get back to that? I'll have a look in 13. A really nice 12 footer for birdie. So now I'm back to level. Yeah, I'm level par. So I'm level par through 13 with some nice holes coming up. 14 played well, 15 played well, 16 I put it in a greenside bunker, wedged it out, hold a good 8 footer for par. 17 played well, brilliantly, played 17 beautifully. 18, so 18 was a tee off that I'd never played before. There's a new tee on the 18th, which makes the dog leg of the hole incredibly cute. And for some reason, it was a dog leg right, which I can't see that shot that often anyway. It doesn't suit my eye, a dog leg to the right. So I aim middle of the fairway, and I pushed it right, and I thought, oh God, that's dead, that is dead. And I kind of turned, kind of wincing at my playing partners going, it's not all right, and they went, it's perfect. And it was. I'd taken on enough of the corner to leave myself only 200 yards left into the par 5 last hole. Slightly into breeze, slightly wind off the left, I smashed a 5 iron straight into the heart of the green, exactly where I wanted to hit it. The wind possibly just brought it up a little bit short, so it left me a 50 footer. Well, 60 footer I think it would have been. The first bad roll all day was that putt. The ball just never got rolling. It was bouncing, it was hopping, it was skipping, leaving me an 8 footer for birdie on the last to go 1 under. What's the right description? An unlikely 1 under after the 9th. It could have been 5 under. God, you know, it could have been silly under. Just missed the edge, knocked in for par, level par. So it was like one of those rounds where the coulda, shoulda and wouldas of that round were a 5, 6 under. Honestly, it was on. I loved the way I controlled my emotions out there today. After the triple bogey, I controlled my emotions. I didn't get angry. I didn't get downhearted on myself. I've been doing some work with Katie Page when she's a sports psychologist. I've got some videos coming out of her possibly this week to let you know what I've been working on with her. Felt like my putting was honestly fantastic today. Just missed a couple of the edges. Odyssey putter, great. Just need to probably get used to it. So I got through to the finals. Pleased with that. Over the moon, in fact. I felt really confident with that. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support as always. Delamere Forest was beautiful. I would recommend it to anybody. And hopefully, hopefully I get a chance to play in the finals. That'd be a great event. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment below. What do you think? Is this a different tone of myself when after a good round compared to a bad round? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay tuned to the end. I've got a little quiz for you as well. We can earn some RIC points, which don't get you any prizes or non-transferable. But it's a bit of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Well done to everyone that competed, and we'll see you all soon.